afternoon. I'm Brenda, and this is Nana's Hidden Apron. Today, I'm going to do some steaks. A little bit different steak than what you think. This is a keto steak, and it's actually a cabbage steak. I've been wanting to try this for a while now. I think I have my spices down pat. So I'm going to sit you down here beside of me and let you watch me do my work. Now, for those of you that have saw my videos before, you know that this pan, that's right, that's my mom's pan. I've got it ready, lined with some parchment paper. So we are going to go ahead and get started. I have my oven heating up to 400 degrees. There you go. Can you see that okay? Have my head of cabbage here. I've already peeled off the green, super green edges. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to cut the end off of this, like the core there, so that it'll, you know what? There's something in there. Oops, probably should pull that out. There we go. That cut's easier done then. How about that? Okay, just going to cut it off so that it'll sit up and it won't roll around on me, okay? Let's see. Let me peel a little bit more of this off here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to cut a little bit right there off. Now, I'll hang on to that and I'll fry it up here in a little while with some meat that I'm going to get going. So you have to get all these loose edges. So we just hang on to that. Stick it in this bowl here. Now you want your cabbage steak to be about an inch or so thick. Okay? A little bit more there. Half inch to an inch. And leave the core in because it actually helps hold the cabbage together. See that? Okay. Now, I'm going to put these on my prepared pan. And we'll just scoot this over out of the way so you all can see what I'm doing. I have got some bacon grease. I keep my bacon grease. A lot of people do that. You know, and if you're working with keto, then you know that bacon grease is a commodity there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spread this over it. You can put butter on it too if you'd rather. Kind of like the flavor that good old bacon grease gives it. So just going to spread that all around it. And going to do the same thing with the other one over here. And once I get that spread on there, a little bit more on this one. Get it all the way out there on the edges. That's going to go down in between all of these leaves of this cabbage. And it's going to cook us up some wonderful, wonderful taste. Okay. Now, I have some onion powder. My little jars I made. I used salt and pepper shakers. Went and bought a little bulk of them. Put all of my spices in it. Put it in a drawer where I can reach it. I'm not having to get on my tippy toes. Okay. Some garlic powder. I'm just sprinkling it all the way across. I'm not measuring it. Just doing a sprinkle, a light sprinkle all the way across each one of the cabbage steaks. I'm sorry, my puppies are wanting in. And this is smoked paprika. You want to go light with it. Just a little sprinkle of it. Don't overdo it with this because this is some strong stuff. And I've got some pink Himalayan salt. We're going to put some cranks on it. You can also put pepper on it. As I have mentioned before, I do have a medical condition that prevents me from eating nuts and seeds and even pepper. you know, black pepper, any kind of pepper, which is sad because I completely love pepper. Love it. Used to just drown my eggs with it. Oops, there's the oven. How about that? It's ready. Here we go. Can you see that? Here. There's what it's going to look like. And we're going to put this in there and we're going to bake it for about 45 minutes. Let it get nice and crispy and charred around the edges. Sounds really good. But I'm going to stick this in the oven, let it do its thing, and when it gets finished, I'll pop it back out, set it over here, and let you guys take a look at it. So I'll see you soon. Okay, I went ahead and took the cabbage steaks out of the oven, and what I'm going to do next is I have some hamburgers that I've fried up. I didn't show you that part. I just kind of assume everybody knows how to fry a hamburger, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to take these and I'm going to put the cabbage steak over top of them. And then I'm going to smother them with some sharp cheddar cheese and stick them back in the oven for a little while. So once I have the finished product, I'll show you that part. Cheese is melted nice. Have them stacked on top of the burgers. And sprinkle just a little bit of parsley on them. You don't have to. I just think it makes it look pretty. Here we go. That smells so good, y'all. Okay. Now, obviously, I cannot take a bite of this yet because it will light me up. So I'm going to go ahead and transfer it over to our plates and give it just a few minutes to cool off a little bit. Then we'll take a bite of it and just see what it's like. I'm assuming it's going to taste just as good, if not better, than it smells. So we'll be right back with you. I think it's probably cool enough now. If I don't drop it off of my fork. That's a pretty good sized bite, isn't it?